side, it's noticeable in the early stages, quick to get players back behind the ball when they're defending. Janulis threads it up to the edge of the penalty area. Nice touch from Fastek to Sargent. Oh, super effort from Sargent. Caught it nicely from 20 yards, and it's just flashed wide of Matthias Sarkic's goal. Lovely build-up from Norwich.
Again, something that they've certainly looked to use that ball from the Janulis into the strikers.
This is a great run from McLean. He's gone weaving into the Millwall penalty area. In the end, just takes on one player too many. Thrilling run from Kenny McLean, isn't it?
The Scottish Messi, absolutely brilliant. Going from sweeper, as they say, dropping in to get the ball in there.
No more than 20 yards from goal, but it's a real opportunity. Everybody back for Millwall. Barnes trying to stand in the goalkeeper's eye line. That's very noticeable, and making it difficult for him. But can Gabriel Serra get the delivery right? He certainly can, and the goalkeeper's tipped it wide. On target from Serra, decent effort, and a good save from Matthias Sarkic in the Millwall goal. It's a corner.
Serra looks to go round the wall rather than over it, and he goes to the goalkeeper's right, the side that he starts on. I think he'd be disappointed if he...
20 minutes gone. It's goalless at Carrow Road. There's Serra's corner. Along the ground this time, and it was met by McLean fiercely. He was under real pressure, and he's driven it over the crossbar.
It's not always the first one you try it on. It might be the second or third corner. This is what we're going to work on. I think Andrew Hughes has been doing a lot of work on the training ground and set pieces.
Janulis plays it on towards Rowe. Rowe's got a bit of room here on the left-hand side. Norwich's winger up towards the corner of the penalty area. Janulis has gone outside him. Rowe has got Serra available. Here is Serra, low into the penalty area. Barnes onto John Rowe. Is this his chance? Jonathan Rowe makes history. No player since the Second World War had ever scored in Norwich's first 4 games of a season. Jonathan Rowe just had, and that was beautifully taken. So composed. You wouldn't believe it was only his 3rd start as a professional. It was teed up nicely for him, and he took it superbly. And you just cannot keep Jonathan Rowe down. Norwich 1, Millwall 0. What a start to the season. Time and time again, but they look better organised now as Sargent and Barnes link up well here, and Barnes has allowed Sargent to take over. He shoots from the edge of the box. It takes a couple of deflections and it is cleared by Millwall from inside the penalty area. It was good play from Sargent and Barnes, but they just couldn't quite escape the clutches of the Millwall backline. And McNamara coming forward from Millwall, plays it towards the edge of the penalty area. Here's Esse. He's 25 yards out. He's going to try and stand it up into the penalty area there. Headed away by Norwich, but not really cleared. Nisbet's shot blocked. Really good block there from Duffy. Just got his whole body in the way.
Duffy, he's almost like when you see him behind the wall now, lying, throws his body to the ground, gets a block in, and Sargent must have carried it 40-50 yards. But brilliant from Sargent, just as I say, that willingness to work hard.
Talking of that, Barnes has just wrestled possession back for Norwich City. Serra keeps on the run and hits a shot that doesn't hit the crossbar by much. Fastek's going to cross early into the penalty area. Decent cross. Rowe's coming in on it, and he's headed it just wide. He is such a threat, Jonathan Rowe.
We've seen it already this season, his aerial prowess that he does have, and he just can't quite guide it towards goal. But great ball from Fastek, and very unlucky from Jonathan Rowe.
And he's taking a free kick now from the left-hand side. Played into the Millwall penalty area. Sargent's header. Oh, off the post! And did that cross the line? Yes, it did. It's definitely in now. Josh Sargent heading in. A free kick from Serra. It hit the inside of the post, went across the line. It may even have hit the other post before eventually bouncing over the line. Norwich City get the second goal that their dominance in this game has deserved, and it comes from a set piece. Serra's delivery, Sargent's header. Norwich City 2, Millwall 0.
Goalkeeper comes, gets nowhere near it, and it hits both posts before it crosses the line. Brilliant from Josh Sargent, and no more than Norwich deserve.
Well, I don't think Josh Sargent could do that again if he tried. Millwall have headed it back into the penalty area though, and it's played out of the box now for Saville, who turns, gets on his right foot, curling shot, not curling enough though, over the top. played a long diagonal ball forward, and he's just plucked it out of the air beautifully as Fasnacht, and taken it in his stride, and has turned another defensive situation that was developing into an attacking opportunity for Norwich City. Sarah, lovely back heel from Fasnacht. On the right hand side is Stacey, crosses into the penalty area, 2 deflections, Barnes swivels, shoots and scores! That's his first Norwich City goal, and he stands with his chest puffed out in front of the Barclays stand. Norwich City well on top in this game. A couple of brilliant little touches from Fasnacht in the build-up to the goal.
Little give and go, and it's Stacey, little slide ball into the box. Barnes gets a bit of good fortune, but he swivels left foot into the far corner. Absolutely brilliant. No more than he deserves. And Norwich are cruising 3-0.
Well, he scored against Millwall for Burnley last season, and he's got himself going in a yellow shirt against Millwall this season. 3-0. I've got to say, another feature of Norwich this season, the goals they're scoring, is quite often you're watching them back and just appreciating what other players are doing in the build-up. And I think when people get a chance to see that, 2 touches in the build-up, depending how far you go back, from Christian Fasnacht, was superb. Oh, you knew this has nicked possession high up the field. Passes it to Sargent on the edge of the penalty area. Sargent trying to make better room for the shot, and he puts it straight at the goalkeeper, and the rebound. You knew this is over the top. Via a deflection. It's a corner. Dimitris Yanulis is playing his 67th game for Norwich today.
And just another example of being on the front foot. The ball into the Millwall player, you notice, he steps in, drives with the ball, brilliant, commits the Millwall defence, and Sargent, after he gets the ball from Yanulis, drives across the box, gets it with his left foot.
Ball played forward by Millwall. Cooper. Norwich, of course, haven't got their stoppage time goal yet in this game, but Millwall might get one. Marco up towards the edge of the penalty, a low shot, and they have got one. Norwich just switching off right at the end of this game, and Millwall have pulled one back. And Marco, the substitute, finishing crisply and nicely in the penalty area. Saville's corner, played again towards the far post. Loads of players attacking it, and it's headed into the 6-yard box. Omar Bamadeli gets ahead to it, Gunn comes and eventually claims.